I grew up with relatively strict Russian parents, and I want to talk about why Slavic upbringing can generally be kind of toxic. In post-Soviet countries, our parents and grandparents think that verbal and physical abuse are okay and even necessary in raising children. There is usually a very strict hierarchy in all of the families, and children are always below the adults, but sometimes in a very humiliating way. We were not raised with the ideas of boundaries. If an older family member wanted to hug and kiss us and we didn't like it, it was our problem. In those cases, we would be made fun of and shamed rather than protected. Gentle parenting was also absolutely not a thing. Since our grandparents and parents grew up in pretty tough times, they don't really know how to deal with their emotions either. So a lot of kids growing up in my generations were shamed and punished for their strong emotions. AKA, if you're crying, angry, or frustrated, go to your room and do not come out until you're done. And also, girls get a ton of misogyny projected onto them from the earliest age. Girls who had a Slavic upbringing often heard phrases like, "Why would you do that? That is not what a future wife does." Or I personally would often get called out in school for wearing pants instead of skirts, even when it was ridiculously cold outside. Not all of those experiences that I described are universal, and not all of them are directly related to me, but they are generally true, and Slavic upbringing can be tough. Let me know what you think.